Ready up.
Alright, let's get it.
You go on the roof, we'll take the side windows.
Can I ball for a minute? Right on. I got this, let it roll like a night storm. Forever winning, don't you ever get
They're
in my
incoming,
way.
top
'Cause
level.
otherwise I'ma rise up in your face.
I set the tripwire.
Somebody cover the windows.
I've got the ceiling.
Get ready to breach.
I hear them. They're behind the wall.
I can see my name in lights. Spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can see my name in lights. Feeling alright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Drone out. Got him. Basement level.
We're close. Plant the EMP.
Activating cloak.
He's going for the EMP.
Don't let him through. Planning now, cover me.
We're running out of time. Take him out.
Go, go, go.
Almost there.
Push there was completely overwhelming. A little bit of a controversial trip. Oh my god! Clev able to find two. A little bit of a controversial trip.
The two players are low here.
Oh, hold on.
Cat.
Hold on.
Flank here.
Hold
Ooh,
on.
Picks him up through the wall. 2 on 2. Picks up another one.
No
Black
way.
Cat. EMP plant. Oh, good bait. Good bait. Good shot right there from Chewy. Quick reloads coming out. Another one on Arn. Another one on Law.
He's got half health. He's got 48 health injury. He's got 30 seconds now.
He's been in this predicament before.
31 health against 100 health.
Got lean with it. Corner. And he gets it! Can he disarm? Going for it, he's got the time. There's the one. And there's the two. And there's the third. Coming up to a tied game.
Nice.
Rolling
Nadix
around.
working those legs.
Flash is gonna be pushing in. That flash is gonna come through. Able to find that garage pick. But look where the pre-fire's coming in from. GTC just pre-firing garage. Able to find not there, but that laundry wall is gonna. Oh, there's the there. The first drop, the first pick, the second. Umachi finds two. That could be a lock there. Tryon cannot find it. Umachi finds one. Rico last alive. It all depends on him as it does
It's
not
a
matter.
draw.
6 to 6.
Screw your
You
freaking
cannot
caster curse.
believe your eyes.
All right, everyone, ready up.
All right, let's get it.
You go on the roof, we'll take the side windows.
Can I ball for a minute? Right on. I got this, let it roll like a night storm. Forever winning, don't you ever get in
They're
my
incoming,
way.
top
'Cause
level.
otherwise I'ma rise up in your face.
I set the tripwire.
Somebody cover the windows.
I've got the ceiling.
Get ready to breach.
I hear them. They're behind the wall.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the BCL. I'm your host, Gibular Bob. Today, we've got an exciting match here. This is a semi-final match between REKT and Wicked. And how exciting is this? I mean, we're coming off of the end of the EU Championship, if you remember, just on Friday, along with Finto and Rays on the cams there. We saw VRF Velocity take the win from Wicked. What an exciting match that was. But that's the EU side of the BCL operation, and we still have the NA championship going on right here. So this is our final semi-final match between REKT versus Wicked. We already had Eternity versus Acer, in which Eternity ended up beating Acer. So Eternity have secured a spot in the finals. It's now just down to REKT and Wicked. Who's going to go to the end? We'll find out soon enough. But what an exciting past few weeks it's been. We've had a lot of great matches, and we're getting down to the end of the championship here. We already reached the end of the EU one. Again, big congratulations to VRF Velocity for their win there. They did walk away with, I believe, $2,500 US. Let me find it some, yeah, here we go. EU, $2,500 US, 5 Kiwi Quest 2 battery head straps, and of course 5 eye stocks. And then in the NA, they will be battling for $4,500 US, 5 Kiwi Quest 2 battery head straps, 5 eye stocks, and 5 Astrius VR Ultra braces. So it's going to be an exciting match here, and there's a lot riding on this. You know, it determines who's going to go on to the finals. Just giving the teams the go-ahead to go ahead and start up the match. But yeah, big thanks to everybody who's here with me tonight. This is going to be exciting for this match. I want to see who's moving on to the finals. You know, whoever has to face Ace here, that's going to be a tough opponent. But the top half of the bracket has also been very tough. I mean, if we see Wicked, they had to face off again. Okay, so both of these teams started in round 2. REKT, of course, beat Proteus 2-0. Then they beat Older Guys 2-1. I was actually catching that match. And over on Wicked, they also started round 2 where they beat Pantheon 2-0. And they moved on to round 3 where they beat One Crew 2-0. And finally, they're heading on to this match. Who is going to win? It's about to start up right now. Let's take a look here at the game scene. See that? Okay, we can. Perfect. We do have REKT starting off on the offense. Wicked on the defense. Everybody's betting Wicked right now. We do have 2 voters that put 3.4k channel points. Mozart with 3,200 channel points in on REKT. We'll see what happened here. Robin Eggs, thank you for the follow. I set a new follow goal for the BCL Twitch here. We're going to try and hit 900 followers. We're getting down to the home stretch where we'll get that first 1,000 followers. But you know, if you do enjoy the content, please do consider dropping a follow. That would be very much appreciated. But taking a look at the starting eco here, we do have 4 Spectrals from Wicked, a Jesper from Kiwi over on REKT, 3 Spectrals and 2 Jespers. I've seen a lot of teams, they've had either a good, you can either have a really good offense on Skyscraper or you can have a great defense. I mean, a lot of people say it's defense sided, but I think if your team is good enough, you can negate that advantage. I've seen a lot of offense focused teams, aggressive teams put up a great enforcer side on Skyscraper. So we'll see what happens if these teams are good enough to the point where we won't get that advantage, you know, playing too much of a role here, but we'll see. We do have Sleepy, Bezomaz, currently in the back of Upper Lounge. Kiwi just in storage right now. Lion and Mad Dog right outside of Upper Lounge. They both move in as Sleepy finds one, gets refragged by Ikari. Kiwi will take out Mad Dog. Bezomaz finds Ikari. Ashton takes out Kiwi. Yellow Hat finds Bezomaz. It's now a 2 versus 2 over on round 1 here. And I love the pace that we're seeing so far. Icon Living takes out Ashton. It's now just down to Yellow Hat with that Jesper over in Upper Lounge. Recovers that healing syringe. REKT, they spent a lot of money on this first round, picking up a heal. They don't want to see that get into the hands of Wicked too early. Oh, as Cleric takes out Yellow Hat. Round 1 will go to Wicked. REKT has a good lineup. Yeah, both of these teams have a very, very strong lineup. I mean, they are incredibly good. REKT made it to number 1 of the BCL standings before the championship, or before the NA championship. And Wicked managed number 4. So there's not too big a difference here in skill level. I think the team that actually separates both of them is Eternity. Yeah. Eternity, number 2, and Acer was number 3. So it's interesting that Acer isn't in the championship this time around. They were in the VRML preseason championship, which they won. So quite interesting that they didn't make it to the end this time around in the BCL, but it is what it is, and you know, great game to Eternity for usurping that from Acers. We do see currently Yellow Hat droning north stairs, heading down over into broadcast hallway, checking radio. But look at this, Wicked not really roaming way too much. They've got 4 over in management. Icon, the only member watching conference. Bezom has interesting buy with the Knut. We do have 3 heals. They did recover that one from Yellow Hat. 2 of those round 2 Vezins. So Wicked have a good setup here. I think REKT didn't invest too heavily into this round because they know it's not likely that they will win. 28G Savage, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. It's Echo, thank you for the follow. Skyla Fox, thank you for the follow. Want to make sure I get everybody. 28 Savage, more like 28 Ravage. Got him. As we do see, there's a minute 50 left on the clock. Kiwi does have a frag along with Cleric, so Wicked going to we're trying to secure this win this pace early. As Sleepy takes out Yellow Hat through that management wall. That was a good kill. Very early into the REKT push. Ikari does have that EMP, and it looks like REKT. The idea for REKT here. Oh, as Cleric takes out Ikari. You see good management of the soft walls here by Wicked. They pick off 2 REKT members through the walls there. So we see a Lion foaming that wall on management right now. Ooh, this might be rough for Lion if they decide to open up this wall here. Ashton rotating around the catwalk. As we see Mad Dog right outside of Conference. Icon living just inside of Conference. Does have that Spectral. Looks to find a kill on Lion. And Mad Dog, as Mad Dog swings in. Icon takes that one as Sleepy finds the kill on Lion. It's now just down to Ashton EXE. Oh, doesn't take out Icon, but instead gets taken out by Icon. So what a round there from Wicked. They're off to a great start. Round 1 was pretty close. It came down to that 2v1, but Wicked pulled ahead there. They're setting good pace, and it looks like they are definitely using that defender advantage here. I mean, they're catching REKT off guard, but I mean, there were so many good reads. I wouldn't just put this down to map advantage. Wicked are really, really strong. We could even see that by those 2 fantastic kills they got through the soft walls. They had a great prediction on where REKT would be. It's not been the most ideal start for REKT so far. However, I think a lot of their ability, you know, at least what we saw from REKT versus the older guys, REKT really found pace later into the game it got. As we see Sleepy, ooh, interesting, taking out the office barricade and putting a door blocker there instead. Very, very interesting. As we see Yellow Hat upstairs, currently droning out south, looks like. It's Ikari Lion over on south stairs, making their way down. But again, we don't see... Wait, okay, Basil Maz is roaming for Wicked, but we didn't see anybody roaming last round. We have Lion and Ikari down on south stairs at the moment. They're lower south now. As Wicked, I think, possibly expecting the push to come from bathrooms or courtyard. Wicked wins this. I don't know, Ram. Anything could happen. By the way, how you doing? Good to see you here. As Ikari moving behind those boxes. Basilmaz finds Yellow Hat. And that shotgun roam with the Knut pays off for Wicked. A great pick as Mad Dog takes out Icon. Cleric finds Ikari. Lion way in the back as Mad Dog finds 2. We see Kiwi taking out Mad Dog. Ashton watching offices right here. Basilmaz still upstairs with that Knut. REKT have found a little bit more momentum. They got a couple good picks here. Ashton now rotating around the catwalk. Is Lion still out in the lobby here? We'll see what happens with this push. Ashton now moving back over to that window. It's just going to be rough for REKT to get in here. This is their Vezin round. Ideally, they'd like to win this to get some eco. They don't want to give up too much momentum to Wicked too early, but wow, they are on top of their game right now. Basilmaz right inside a lobby, putting the Vezin down at the wrong time. Lion looks to swing and finds that kill, an incredible kill. Good read there by Lion. Didn't play their hand too early, secured that good frag on Wicked. Evens the odds now. This could potentially be REKT's round here. It all depends on Sleepy and Lion, but there's the 30-second warning as Ashton now moving into office. It's getting pressed by both Sleepy and Kiwi, who are both back in that rotation as Sleepy takes out Ashton. Lion finds the kill on Sleepy. It's now a 1 versus 1 as Lion takes down Kiwi. and gives REKT their first round of this game. What an incredible round from REKT there. They got control over that round. They picked up the momentum that they really needed here. Let's take a look at the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Sleepy 4-2, Cleric and Icon both 3-1, and Basil, Maz, and Kiwi both 2-2. Over on REKT, Lion 3-2, Mad Dog 2-3, everybody else 1-3 at the moment. Now that previous round was a good round for REKT. Picked up the round. They got some eco. Yellow Hat picking up an Auril. Ash and Mad Dog Lion all sticking with those Vezins. And Ikari currently ecoing with that Spectrum. We'll see what happens. These sites are currently in broadcast and mixing. I'm curious to see what the play is going to be from REKT this time. They've got some eco to work with. They got some momentum to work with. So let's see how their push works here. They did a good job of playing for picks last round. We do see a drone moving into servers. Now Basilmaz did quite a bit of damage last time with the roam. Now running into red room, getting pinged by that drone. Mad Dog looking, but Basilmaz swings out. And what a swing that was. As Ashton now moving into the vent along with Ikari and Lion. They are trying to back up a bit as Cleric tosses a frag in. That gets Lion very, very low. But Lion did have a heal to pop off there. So we see Basilmaz out in lobby at the moment. Yellow Hat, Ashton, Lion, Ikari all on the roof currently. And it looks like their focus is shifting over towards the other side of the map, possibly over. It's going to be a radio push as Ashton breaks that window. And with Lion and Ikari, it looks like they might be getting ready to swing in here on radio. Cleric currently waiting in podcast, well, radio podcast, whatever you want to call it. We see, yeah, they're still playing those windows. A minute 45 left on the clock. Currently a 4 versus 5. A good start by Wicked. Basilmaz with a great swing on Mad Dog. Yellow Hat making their way through the hallway up there. Moving over into podcast as Cleric takes out Ikari. Ashton will find that kill, and here we go. REKT now pushing into podcast as Lion takes out Sleepy. It's now a 3 versus 3. Wicked probably don't want to give up too much damage necessarily as Basilmaz finds the kill on Yellow Hat. Lion refrags Basilmaz. It's now a 2 versus 2. Ashton, Lion over in podcast in the moment. Kiwi, Icon both in mixing. There's now a minute left on the clock. As we see, yeah, they're still sticking to the podcast room. EMP has not been recovered yet. Now it's been recovered by Lion. There's foam on the mixing wall. There it goes. Icon just to the right of that breach. Kiwi in the back of mixing. 40 seconds left on the clock. And Red are going to need to make a move here pretty soon. They're doing a good job of keeping REKT out of the site. As Icon finds some shots on Lion, and it's a great crossfire as Icon takes out Ash, and Kiwi finds the kill on Lion. And that gives Wicked 2 rounds up over REKT at the moment. It's a 3-1 lead. We're on round 5. Next round will be the halftime round, and then after that, the sides will swap. An incredible round from these teams so far, but Wicked currently picking up that 3rd healing syringe. That support item is going to play a very big part here. Lion sticking with that Vezin. Sleepy now running Knut. We have 4 Vezins and a Knut from Wicked. 1 Vezin, 2 Jespers, 2 Spectrals from REKT. They're going to eco this round in hopes that they can get those Vezins on the next round and use the remaining eco that they have there to buy all the util that they need. That's probably the best call from REKT. hear multiple drones there, but I think it was just one from Mad. No, it was a double drone. Yellow Hat and Mad Dog both running drones at the moment. And Sleepy is now tucking in server room. Interesting spot for Wicked to tuck. Basilmaz tucked there, Sleepy tucked there. Now Basilmaz out in the broadcast hallway, and we see Wicked are getting a lot more comfortable with roaming. We see that drone now moving over into mixing. That's not going to pick up anybody on Wicked. I don't think REKT spotted either Sleepy or Basilmaz, but we'll see. Yellow Hat currently over on North Stairs, taking out that door blocker. I wonder if Basil might try and swing Yellow Hat. It doesn't look like it. Basil just creeping up to the corner there. We see Icon over in upper lounge at the moment. About a minute 40 left on the clock as Ashton finds that kill on Cleric, but does get taken out. Oh, Mad Dog gets taken out by Icon Living. Yellow Hat, Ikari, Lion, all outside of upper lounge at the moment. REKT trying to play for picks here. They're trying to bait out Wicked. Not working the best as Wicked are just staying put in their sights. They're not getting way too aggressive. Ashton now moving over into lobby. Looking to possibly swing into storage hallway, but there's a trip mine there that's going to be a bit pesky for Ashton to deal with. But look at this, Sleepy downstairs. 100% Wicked know where Ashton is. Now we have Sleepy moving upstairs. Ashton baits out one trip mine, but Basilmaz finds Ikari. Ashton walks into that trip mine, does get a heal off as Yellow Hat finds the kill on Basilmaz. It's a 3 versus 3, but look at this. Sleepy Penguin on the flank. Does have the Canuts frag combo as Sleepy now rounding the corner, sneaking up on Ashton. Finds one shot, tossing a frag down in the end of the storage hallway. Oh, almost takes out Kiwi, who drops a double kill on both Yellow Hat and Ashton. It's now just down to Lion, who does set off that prox alarm. Retreating with that Vezin to go for a salvage play. That's very smart. That'll give REKT a free Vezin for next round, and Lion can just spend that extra eco on util. But time is going to expire, which means Wicked claim this 4th round. It's now up to REKT to pick up this 2nd round to prevent Wicked from going into the second half with a 5-1 lead. As currently checking the scoreboard, Basilmaz 5-4, Icon Living 5-1, Sleepy 4-3, Kiwi 5-2, Cleric 4-3. Over on REKT, Lion 5-3, Ashton 3-5, Mad Dog 2-5, along with Yellow Hat, and Ikari 1-5. What a great start it's been for Wicked here. 4-1, built up a great lead. See if they can keep this momentum up in the second half. Do see REKT, as I mentioned, they ecoed last round. Now they're able to buy all those Vezins and the util. Lion, saved a lot of money from salvaging that Vezin. Now picking up some of the extra util for the team, which they will need for this push. Using every last piece of equipment that they can to try and pick up this 2nd round on Wicked. Wicked, though, they've got a lot of money saved up, all 5 Vezins. They played smart with their money, and now they've got a lot of great util for this halftime round. It's really anybody's game at this point. So we do see Ashton, Ikari down in courtyard at the moment. Yellow Hat up top with that drone. Mad Dog currently over on the south stairs. We do have Sleepy again in server. Seems like that would be Wicked's favorite spot on skyscrapers. We see Ashton, Ikari now moving into lobby. We got Mad Dog. Mad Dog, Sleepy, Ikari, Yellow Hat, Ashton, Ikari, Mad Dog, Ashton, 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 Ikari, on south stairs at the moment. Just checking the end of the hallway. Icon, Mad Dog trading some shots as we have Ashton, Ikari, Lion moving up lower south. Making their way to the second floor here. Ooh, there goes a proximity alarm. As Wicked now know, if they didn't know already, they probably know that the push is coming from south stairs, but Cleric Kiwi just sticking over by Mixing and Podcast to try and shut down Mad Dog and Yellow Hat there. We do have Ikari and Ashton over in the broadcast hallway at the moment. Basilmas, Sleepy, both in servers, and this is a good spread from Wicked. It's now a minute 10 left on the clock. REKT have taken a lot of time here. They have to be careful with the rest of their push because they need to get in there fast enough. Icon, currently the only member of Wicked on B, but Sleepy Basilmas right next door. Icon is doing a good job at just denying access from that doorway, but look at this. It's going to be a broadcast hallway breach from REKT, which is not something you often see. And that breach might help them win this round, as we see Yellow Hat right behind the desk. And both Icon and Yellow Hat looking at each other at the same time, but Icon will find that kill. Ikari now peeking, tossing a frag over into the corner of broadcast, looking to find that kill on Icon as there's less than 30 seconds on the clock now. Icon is still the only person in Site B over on Wicked as Ashton finds that kill. This could be what REKT needed. They're getting that EMP planted. Mad Dog finds Basilmas. Sleepy takes that line. It's a 3 versus 3, and Sleepy finds a second. Kiwi looking to pick up the kill on Ikari, but the EMP is planted. Cleric finds a kill on Ikari. Cleric with the double kill on Mad Dog and gives Wicked that 5-1 lead heading into the second half. There we go. You can turn off the toggle quick menu icon using the options menu. I will absolutely do that, Martini. Thank you. Did rosters not lock for these teams? Never seen how these players play for these teams. No. They are currently still under a roster lock. The only teams that are under a roster lock are those that are still in the championships. Anybody who has been eliminated has had their roster unlocked, but nope. Currently, Wicked, this is their starting lineup. Wiener Dog, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. And we're already well on our way to 900 followers. Everybody here, appreciate all the follows that we're getting. All the chatters. It's great to see this channel so alive. So big thanks. Big thanks to all of you. As we currently see Basilmas over on the north stairs, Sleepy with that drum. Let me actually change up the teams here real quick. So I can do that for a moment. Just make sure they're on the right side. There we go. Wicked now on the offense. REKT on the defense. As we see Lion on lower north at the moment. Currently Basilmas up on the roof. Now moving down north stairs. Here a frag toss. That was in the window. I think that was by Mad Dog. Doesn't find anybody. Look at this. Wicked making their way through north stairs hallway. Lion downstairs as Basilmas checking out that flank. Might get a good pick here on Lion. Just paying attention to that flank as we see Mad Dog about to swing out. Oh, and finds a kill, and Sleepy gets refragged by Kiwi. Lion is still downstairs, finds the kill on Basilmas. It's now a 3 versus 4. Lion putting in a lot of good work with that counterplay. Found the kill on Basilmas. And again, sometimes even if you're watching that flank, it might not go your way, as we see Ikari does get damage by that frag. Has a heal though as Yellow Hat takes out Kiwi. Icon finds Ikari. Icon with the double. As Ashton finds the kill on Cleric. Icon with the triple. Can Icon secure match point? Oh, no, it doesn't happen as Lion takes out Icon. And that was a shame for Wicked because Icon put in a lot of work that round. Very, very good round from Wicked. A-Dog Ghost, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Big thanks to you. This Icon currently on the roof along with the rest of Wicked. I want to see the scoreboard again. Lion 7-4, Ashton 5-7, Mad Dog 4-7, Yellow Hat 3-7, Ikari 1-7. Over on Wicked, Icon Living 9-3, Cleric 6-4 along with Sleepy, Basilmaz 5-6, Kiwi 6-3. Draspington says this map goes to Wicked. Next map is a tie. Third map is Wicked's. Easy predictions right there. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Wicked in a very good spot right now, but REKT starting to find some momentum on the defense. Currently, we do see an RCP from Icon. We have a round 2 Vezin from Ashton, a Knut from Yellow Hat, an Omen from Mad Dog, and a Spectral from Lion. Over on Wicked, they're all stacking up. Well, at least 4 of them are stacking up on the south stairs. This is not always the best idea to clump up. Basilmaz heading lower south. As Cleric swings out, Lion will find one. Gets refragged by Icon as Basilmaz is tagged a bit, I think, by Ikari. As Ikari, Mad Dog, both out in lobby at the moment. Basilmaz looks to swing, looks to move up and finds a kill on Basilmaz. Ikari at the end of the lobby hallway there. May find a kill on Ikari. Let's see. Ikari now just peeking, looks to find the kill and does take out Basilmaz. As the rest of Wicked now moving into servants. A broadcast push as Yellow Hat takes out one. Yellow Hat is a beast with the Knut. As Ashton picks up that 3rd kill on Sleepy, but Yellow Hat, I mean, we even saw this in the older guys versus REKT. Yellow Hat puts in an insane amount of work with Knut, especially in server room on Skyscraper. That was just an incredible round by REKT there. And they're starting to get some momentum here. They could potentially win this game still. They have 3 rounds to go before they secure match points. 4 before they go for victory here. Wicked only needs 1 before they can get match points. So REKT is in the danger zone. We'll see how long REKT stays in the danger zone. If Wicked can potentially secure match point right now, and at least draw up this first map. Now, currently we do see a Vezin round from Wicked. The only player to not have a Vezin is Basilmaz, just running Taurus at the moment. We see Sleepy with that drone moving over into server at the moment. Lion over in broadcast. Is Wicked moving into server. Basilmaz always, it's like Basil always enters in a floor below, which is an interesting strategy, but it has, I see a lot of potential in it. It helps you find that counterplay if there is a roamer downstairs. Lion almost getting taken out, but those spectral shots just did not hit Lion. Kiwi fanning through mixing now into podcast, doesn't find any roamers, because the only serious roamer on REKT right now is Lion, who's over now moving through the conference hallway. Icon, Cleric, both on south stairs at the moment. So we do see a breach from Sleepy into lobby. There's a door blocker. That's going to make things difficult for Wicked if they have Lion downstairs in the lobby lounge. Does have that Vezin. Of course, if Lion gives up this Vezin too early, Basilmaz will have a free Vezin that the rest of Wicked can make use of, but doesn't look like Wicked are checking lobby lounge. Sleepy is shooting that door blocker's Cleric, drilling it over there. Ikari over in green room at the moment. I'm curious, is Lion going to start making a move? Find out, but Ikari drops 2. What a great tuck there. Looks to finds a 3rd. No way. Icon is forced to move into storage hallway as we have Basilmaz over on lower north at the moment. Mad Dog just tucking inside of upper lounge. Oh, sets off that Proxys. Icon takes out Ikari, gets refragged by Yellow Hat. Basilmaz finds the kill on Mad Dog. It's now just down to Basilmaz to clutch up against the remaining 3 REKT players. A 1v3 as 30 seconds now left on the clock. It's the strat for Basilmaz to salvage. This is a winnable. I mean, it is technically winnable. It's going to be very difficult, as seen as Basil doesn't have any kind of recovery item, no frag, no other util. And it looks like Basil just going for that tuck to salvage. So another good round from REKT. They now, they're going to secure this round to get their fourth round up on Wicked. They are 1 round off of tying up the game and putting Wicked into the danger zone. Comeback time, yeah, I agree with you, Kirby. We might see a comeback here. Now, if the defender advantage comes into play here, REKT picked up a single round on their offense. If they have a perfect defense here, that could be the catalyst for them coming back and winning map 1 over Wicked. We'll see. Wicked, they're currently buying into 4 RCPs. They're scraping right now. Basil with that Vezin. It's a hero buy, it looks like. Are we going to see an RCP rush? I'm not sure. But this is a risky move from Wicked. They're playing. They're spending a lot of money here, especially on all these RCPs. Would it be a safer option to eco, give up this round? Well, potentially give up this round to REKT, and then save for that eco comes into play on round on the round when they're both tied, round 11. We'll see. Basilmaz and the rest of Wicked currently up on roof. Sleepy. I wonder if it's going to be an office push. I think we're going to see an RCP rush here. Basilmaz, Kiwi, rest of Wicked moving into south stairs, but Sleepy just outside of offices. Wonder, is Ashton... Are Ashton and Sleepy going to get into a fight? We'll see. No, Sleepy heading back upstairs. Oh, they're all moving into courtyard. Ikari just tucking in the office hallway. Icon pops open that barricade, that door, heading into lobby. Icon now moving in. We see some Vezin shots coming from Ashton. Sleepy just outside the office window. As Icon is taken out by Ikari, Ashton finds Kiwi. Sleepy takes out Ashton. It's now a 4 versus 3. You got Cleric and Basilmaz both out in courtyard at the moment. Sleepy on the office window. Lion finds Cleric. Ikari takes out Sleepy. It's now just down to Basilmaz, who's out in courtyard. And what a round it's been from REKT. They did lose Ashton, but overall, this is a big success for REKT. They're probably going to pick up this this round over Wicked. We see Lion over on lower north. Might find the kill on Basil. Basil looking to swing and finds the kill on Lion. A good start for Basil here. Interesting. Dumping the cloak to pick up a second syringe. Do see 35 seconds left on the clock. Basil just has to make a move here. Could we potentially see... I wonder if we're going to see another salvage from Basil. That would be... that wouldn't be the worst decision. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be another salvage, but it's a risky spot to salvage if you're Basil. Especially if a member of REKT were to pop that courtyard window. Easily find the kill on Basil, but take a look at this. REKT have brought it back. What a comeback. As they tie it up 5-5, putting Wicked in the danger zone. Both of these teams have been pretty strong on defense. They're struggling to find that momentum on offense. REKT only picked up one round on their offensive stint. But that could be what they needed here, as Wicked are just having a really difficult time trying to pick up a single round here on REKT. Currently, we see a 5-stack of Vezins from both teams. They're both playing very expensive, trying to secure match point here. If you get match point, you can push for victory. Going off of statistics from right now, I would say that REKT possibly the favorite to win this round, solely because they've brought it back. They're on a 4-round winning streak. They haven't lost a single round since they moved over to defense, so they've got a lot of momentum here. Sleepy over by lobby at the moment, so we do see a drone moving through lobby. Lion all the way over in the back of offices. Cleric out in courtyard along with Icon. And wow, they're pretty spread out over on Wicked. Basil Maz in that window, and it looks like it might be a conference push from Wicked. They do take down that conference hallway door blocker as Icon Basil foaming that conference wall. Icon tosses a frag into the back of conference. That pop-up takes out the static as Wicked are moving in on conference. Sleepy finds the kill on Ashton. Mad Dog tucking right inside as Icon takes out Yellow Hat. This could be the round that Wicked needed as Mad Dog is taken out by Icon. Cleric finds Lion. It's now just down to Ikari, who is currently in a duel with Cleric. As Mad Dog takes out Sleepy with a trip mine, and Ikari needs to play this perfectly in order to get match point for REKT. Now pressing. Cleric looks to swing around on the side. Oh, Cleric with the flick takes out Ikari and secures match point for Wicked. That means the best that Wicked can do, or excuse me, the best that REKT can do right now is tie up this game and void this first map. Currently taking a look at the scoreboard. Lion 9-7, Ikari 7-9, Yellow Hat 6-8, Ashton 7-9, Mad Dog 5-10. Over on Wicked, Icon Living 13-6, Sleepy 8-8, Cleric 8-7 along with Basil Maz, and Kiwi 6-6. I thought Wicked was going to win. It looks like Wicked was going to win. They certainly had a lot of momentum here. And they just did get a lot of great momentum. They've secured the match point. They can push for victory right here and secure this first map over REKT. REKT had plenty of eco from, again, that 4-round winning streak. They got the Vezins that they need. They got util. We'll see. It's going to be difficult for both teams. Let's see. As we currently see Basil Maz right outside of lobby lounge. Icon, Cleric, Kiwi, Sleepy over by the roof. Cleric, Icon, Kiwi now moving over into the south stairs. As we see Ikari out in the green room hallway. Basil Maz now making their way upstairs. Yellow Hat over in green room at the moment. Lion, Ashton in storage at site A as Kiwi finds the kill on Ikari. You do see Mad Dog swinging out, finds the kill on Kiwi. Cleric, Icon in lobby at the moment, looking to swing on the storage hallway. Even trades from both sides. You see a flash. That'll affect Cleric. Basil Maz takes out that static. And Wicked getting ready to move in on the green room. Instant is tossed way into the back. Ooh, that fire is going to be a bit pesky for Ashton. He's sticking behind that crate. Mad Dog finds one, gets refragged by Cleric as Basil Maz takes out Ashton. It's now a 3 versus 2 with Wicked currently on the advantage. We see Basil Maz and Sleepy out in green hallway. Cleric over by lobby at the moment. It's just down to Lion and Yellow Hat. REKT have had an impressive comeback, but Wicked currently found their momentum again. He sees Basil swinging and Yellow Hat finds one. Looks to take out two. It does. It's now just down to Cleric. As Cleric takes out Yellow Hat, it's now a 1v1. Cleric against Lion. And Lion takes out Cleric to tie map 1 for REKT. Oh my goodness, what an end. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What an end. I was not expecting that. It looked like REKT was on their last legs, but an incredible clutch up by Yellow Hat there. And let's take a look at that scoreboard. Lion finished 10-7, Ikari 7-10, Yellow Hat 8-9, Mad Dog 7-11, Ashton 7-10, and over on Wicked, Cleric 10-8, Icon 13-7, Sleepy 8-9, Basil Maz 9-8, Kiwi 7-7. And what a round from both of these teams. And oh, I can't do anything with the prediction yet because we are not there in the stream because they're 2 minutes behind me. But let me quickly get us over to the desk. All right, there we go. And time for a scoreboard update. Skyscraper score was 6-6. So that does is that guarantees a draw for this. Well, it guarantees a draw for this map, but it guarantees that we're going to see a third map because one team did not decisively win that previous map. But wow, let's talk about what a game that was. I mean, Wicked, they had a fantastic start, picking up a great 2-round lead. A great 5-1 lead heading into the second half. REKT picks up 4 more rounds, and they end up tying it up, but Wicked gets match point on REKT. REKT pick up the final round that they need to. What a clutch that was. That was unbelievable that REKT are going to pick up that round, but currently, let me see here. Get the prediction done. Of course, that map was a tie. So all your channel points go to me. There we go. And let me currently work on this second one. There we go. All right. Okay, we are going to start up the next map here. It is going to be Hideout. Really quick, just want to thank both these teams here, and of course, all of you for watching the stream today. Of course, if you do enjoy the stream, a follow is always appreciated. And of course, you can hit that donate link at the bottom. 100% of the donations do go to the caster, with 96% of the sub and ad revenue going to the caster. The remaining 4% is added to a pool. At the end of the season, the player with the most highlight clips will win that pool. So it's a good time to get your highlight clips. But currently, let me go back over to the game. We will see who wins map 2, with REKT starting off on the offense. Let me swap around the teams here. There we go. REKT will be starting on the offense. Of course, Wicked on the defense. Head back over here. In Wicked, we trust. While I grab a quick drink. Do I not have a co-caster? No, I don't have a co-caster. The other one, Phil, he wasn't able to join me tonight, and I wasn't able to get somebody on time, so I figured I'd take care of this myself. Okay, I just put my whole life savings on Wicked. If they lose, I'm gonna find them. We do see Kiwi over in Family at the moment. Does take out that drone. Mad Dog looking for a ping, trying to find Kiwi. Ashton is downstairs. An interesting spot for REKT to make entry. That could have very easily caught Kiwi. But that was smart for Kiwi to back off. It is taken out by Ashton. And that was a great way for REKT to deal with that counterplay. Do you see a static up at the entrance of Site A? That's bathroom. Yellow Hat, Ikari, Lion, all in family room balcony. Mad Dog on the stairs. They're almost getting taken out by Basil. Looks to swing again, but does get tagged by, I think it was Yellow Hat, who tagged Basil. Ikari now taking out that static. As Icon is watching the boxes back there. Sleepy standing up top. We see him. It sounded like a frag, but I don't think whatever they tossed was not primed. And Ikari gonna need to send that grenade into the back of the site to put some serious work in there. All my money on REKT. We'll see. They're off to a good start, taking out Kiwi. Don't have to worry about counterplay anymore. Yellow Hat, of course, watching that hatch. It's a frag tossed by Wicked. Gets 3 of them incredibly low over on REKT. We see a counter frag, but Mad Dog will take out Sleepy with an instant. What a well-placed instant. Ikari going for that plant. Basil's behind the bomb right now. It's Ikari moving back out. Lion over in the corner, taken out by Icon. And this is good counterplay by Wicked so far. The EMP has been planted, but they've prevented REKT from pushing in and getting too much of a presence. Icon takes out Ikari. We see some shots. Mad Dog almost takes out Icon as Yellow Hat takes out Cleric. Mad Dog finds the kill on Basil Mess. It's now just down to Icon, who's over in Site A at the moment. It's taken out by Yellow Hat to give round 1 to REKT. And some heals were bought on this round, which REKT are going to scavenge there. And a good start for REKT. Picked up 2 heals off of Wicked. Less they have to buy. Free support items. Good round from REKT, as they do have a round 2 Vezin in the hands of Ashton currently. Yellow Hat with that drone. See Yellow Hat also with the cloak. It's over on Wicked. We've got 2 Cyclones, 2 Spectrals, and a Taurus. I believe in the 3rd map tie. That'd be kind of crazy. All right, the prediction has just ended. So I'm going to take a look at that really quick. The audience, a 40-43-17 split. 40% voted REKT, 3.1k channel points on that, 43% on Wicked, 3.3k, and 17% voted tie. Interesting. I'm very curious to see if this will be a tie. But REKT, they've had a good start so far. How crazy would it be to see ties across the board? I've only ever heard of one 666 happening. That was in the VRML preseason. Grim Reapers versus, I can't remember who they went up against. That was the only 666 I've ever heard of. Except in the case of the championships here, we could potentially see a quad 6. But that's a long way off. We do have Basilmaz and Cleric out in the arcade hallway. Basil, Cleric now moving into arcade as we see a breach from south stairs. Excuse me, the small stairs hallway. Kiwi in the back of the bar as Sleepy takes out Mad Dog, gets refragged by Yellow Hat, but Icon will refrag Yellow Hat and said an EMP is planted over in Site B. What a distraction by REKT. As Lion takes out 2. I didn't even see Lion tucking in the corner there. It's now a 2 versus 3, and what a tremendous tuck from Lion. They could look to push their advantage on REKT as they were escaping, but Lion was there tucking. Secured 2 great kills. As Lion looks to pick up a 3rd. It does. Basilmaz refrags, however. It's now just down to Basil. Was to take out both Ikari and Ashton and then defuse the EMP, which, by the way, the 30-second warning just went off for. As Basil swings out, Ikari will find that kill, and that round 2 Vezin was just really, really helping out REKT there at the end. But, wow, let's talk about Lion, and what a new, tremendous play there. Grug. I think it's Grug Raider. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Big thanks. Big thanks. And look at this. REKT. 5 Vezins across the board. Wicked. 3 Vezins. Basil can afford one. Sleepy picks one up. Oh, there we go. One from Basil. This is the Vezin round for Wicked. We'll see if they can pick this game up. An EMP on the roof right now. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Icon Living 3-2. Sleepy Basilmaz 1-2. Kiwi Cleric 0-2 at the moment. Over on REKT, Ikari 1-1. Yellow Hat 3-1. Mad Dog 2-1. Lion 3-2. And Ashton having a perfect game 1-0. Can REKT continue this winning streak on their offensive half? We'll find out as I think it was Lion holding the Jesper sideways there. That's the fired Jesper, in case you were wondering. Cleric in the back by Deathbox is Ashton right outside of living room looking to make entry. There we have Kiwi and Icon over in bathroom. Basilmaz downstairs tucking in the dining room at the moment is Mad Dog right outside of family room. Now making entry, we have a drone moving in. Ikari watching family room balcony as that drone just scoping out bedroom there. But Wicked not in bedroom at all. Sleepy over in Site B. Cleric again on the death boxes, hasn't moved as Icon, Kiwi both watching Site A, which is now getting droned out. You see Ikari getting heavily damaged on the other side of that Site A wall. Looking to, it does foam that. As we see Ashton right outside of bathroom right now. And yeah, you can actually shoot through portions of the roof here. And the places with the chipped paint. Kiwi Icon still in the back of A. They're doing a good job so far of keeping REKT out. There goes the wall. We do have a frag prime. Uh-oh, that's a bad frag. doesn't take anybody out or damage anybody on REKT, but definitely not the result they wanted. Frag would have been a good opportunity to make Kiwi and Icon scramble a bit. That flash will affect them. There's a smoke. It's Akari looking to make entry and get that plant off. We see an instant toss as Kiwi pushes up, takes that one, gets refragged by Mad Dog. 4 versus 4 as Basilmaz finds the kill on Ashton. And they didn't check for counterplay downstairs. They weren't watching their flank as Basilmaz finds 2. Lion is upstairs looking to secure that refrag, but Basil is long gone. Back in dining as Yellow Hat does take out Cleric. Here goes the rotation. Where's Yellow Hat? Interesting. Yellow and Lion now pushing out over into family room balcony. The EMP has not been finished yet. Yellow is looking to distract Sleepy and Icon as Lion goes to finish up that plant. Sleepy peeking out, finds 2. Oh my goodness, a double kill from Sleepy to give the round to Wicked. It's the first round on the board. Wow, what an incredible round from Wicked. Excellent job of keeping REKT out. Sights, of course, are now in kitchen and dining room. And let's talk about Basilmaz. Definitely, I would say MVP of that round was either between Basil or Sleepy. Basil picked up 2 on that roam into family room. Really capitalized off of that mistake from REKT, but Sleepy with that amazing double kill pushing up on the EMP planter. Secured the kill on both of them. That was an incredible round from both of those players. Definitely did not go the way REKT wanted it to. They wanted to secure a little bit more of a lead, but they do still have an opportunity to do this. Do have Lion, Ikari, Mad Dog all out front along with Yellow Hat. They're all outside of family room as Ashton over on the porch just watching bedroom. Looking for a roamer upstairs. Perhaps they were expecting an early frag. As we see Ashton now moving up, watching that skylight. Now in front of foyer, popping open that window. Sleepy is over in, site A at the moment, in dining. As Ashton pops the living room window. Basilmaz is over on small stairs. Ikari out in family along with Yellow Hat. Does have that cloak as we have Mad Dog upstairs watching that dining room hatch. A lot of pressure is being applied to Wicked right here as Ashton gaining control of the foyer and the living room. The hatch has been opened up. And really, if Wicked aren't careful, they're going to get flushed out of Site A. They already have been. Ikari finds the kill on Basilmaz. There goes the counterplay option from Wicked. Mad Dog still watching that hatch as a frag is tossed. Not finding anybody. Foam is on the dining room hallway from small stairs. As Ashton finds a kill on Sleepy. Kiwi takes out Yellow Hat. It's a 3 versus 4, but Ashton drops Cleric. Lion finds Kiwi. Ikari over in the breach. And Icon is over in the pantry. Lion drops the hatch. A flash is tossed up. Ikari going for that plant. Icon is in a 1 versus 4 situation right now. Finds the kill on Lion. Gets pressed from Mad Dog, who's on the flank. Picks up that refrag. And that cements REKT and their lead as they move into a 2-round lead over Wicked. Wow, what a round it's been. REKT, they just really set the tone for that push there. I mean, they had control over the walls, the hatches. They did an excellent job of giving Wicked no place to go. They just lost control of that site. We do see Yellow, Ashton, Ikari, Mad Dog, Lion. They're all outside of gym at the moment. Mad Dog heading upstairs. Still expecting an early frag. As we see round 5 starting up right now. 5 Vezes in the hand of REKT. 4 in the hand of Wicked. Let's see. 2 syringes on Wicked, 1 on REKT. They're kind of balancing each other out, but Ashton! Oh my goodness, what a kill. Takes out Sleepy through the wall. That's got to be frustrating as Mad Dog finds a kill on Cleric. Now pushing downstairs, and REKT are just so fast on their offense here. They're already opening up the gym wall of flashbangs tossing. Kiwi and Icon are both hit by that. Basil Maz takes out Mad Dog as Icon drops 2. Gets refragged by a Lion who drops 2. It's now a 1 versus 2. It's just down to Basil Maz to take out both Lion and Yellow Hat. Basil again kind of stuck in this same situation. Basil rotating out into storage. Lion out over on the patio. Is Yellow Hat upstairs right outside of garage. Basil Maz looking to swing on Lion. Does get that heal up, but this is just such a difficult situation to recover from. Basil swinging out, but Yellow Hat will just find that kill, and that tucking from Lion was pretty frustrating for Basil Maz. And currently looking at the scoreboard, Icon 6-4, Sleepy 3-4, Basil Maz 4-4, Kiwi 2-5, Cleric 0-5. Over on REKT, Ikari 2-3, Lion 6-4, Ashton 4-2, Mad Dog 5-3, along with Yellow Hat. Just a quick reminder in the chat, if you could please keep the discussions civil there. Seeing allegations of cheating and just, you know, again, if you've got an issue with the way a player plays, you can always take it up with league management. But be nice. Don't start a war in the chat. Thank you. BD Ash, thank you for the follow. Get that up to 876 follows. You see Yellow Hat and Lion outside a family room balcony. Sights are back downstairs in dining and kitchen. Sleepy up in the bathroom at the moment. Ooh, that drone did not find Sleepy, who tucked in the shower at the right time there. Is that drone going to look again? No, it's not. It's probably going to check out small stairs. Doesn't spot Cleric, though. But we have a double drone from REKT. Interesting. By the way, this is the halftime round. The best that Wicked can do right now is secure a 4-2 game heading into the second half. But REKT are going to push for that 5-1 lead. And they're going to try and do the same exact thing that Wicked did to them in the previous map. Ashton right outside of small stairs. Cleric. Oh, wow, what a lean from Ashton, who found the kill on Cleric. Ikari now over on the small stairs. Foaming that small stairs hallway. Soft wall. As we see Kiwi just playing center of A. This is, again, a difficult position for Kiwi, but does find the kill on Ikari. We do have Ashton take out Basil Maz. Ashton still watching the small stairs in the back. That's a rough angle to peek with an RCP. As Lion takes out Sleepy. Mad Dog, Lion both watching that A hatch. It's a 4 versus 2 at the moment as Ashton takes out Icon. It's now just down to Kiwi. He's watching the connector, and Lion will pick up the kill. Move on to a 5-1 lead as REKT moves over to the defense. Let me swap sides over here. Perfect. And Wicked on a big force eco. Wait, no, it's not a force eco. They're all in the pistol round right now. I thought we had one more round to go. All of a sudden, lost my train of thought there. But we do have 3 Spectrals, 2 Jespers from REKT, 3 Spectrals, a Jesper, and a Cyclone from Wicked. We'll see. Last time, the teams had a lot of momentum on defense. This time, got a lot of momentum on offense. So, we'll see what happens if Ikari goes bowling. Doesn't find a kill there. Good strategy from Wicked to not play close to the door. Sleepy does pop open that door. It's just a double bowling! Wow, I thought Sleepy would have died there, but frags sometimes do have some unconventional collision physics. But another frag is tossed in. That takes out the static, but there's still a trip mine there that's going to be a bit pesky. A frag tossed in the back! That takes out Mad Dog. What a frag from Icon. And there goes that trip mine. You see that explosive push from Wicked. Allowed them to develop their push as Sleepy takes out Ashton. Ikari behind the fort. Flash is tossed in. I guess both Ikari and Yellow Hat. But Lion currently on the flank looking to push through storage. Finds the kill on Kiwi. Looks to take out Icon. Doesn't quite find that kill, but it's a 4 versus 3 at the moment. Basilmaz is over inside A. It's going to cut off Lion right now. Cleric finds the kill on Ikari as Basilmaz takes out Lion. And what beautiful counterplay we see from Basilmaz. It's now just down to Yellow Hat, who is getting flanked by Basilmaz. Is taken out by Cleric, however, to give Wicked their second round. And honestly, if we see this kind of pace, we could potentially see a victory, or excuse me, a draw from Wicked in the same way that REKT did to them the last time. REKT currently have Wicked on the danger zone, but it seems like these teams are very, very good at playing, you know, the same side as the other. Again, on Skyscraper, we saw, you know, a tie there, but Wicked started off with a 5-1 lead over REKT. On this map, REKT start with a 5-1 lead over Wicked. And I wonder, yeah, it's Minotaur said the same thing. We're going to see the same exact thing. And we're going to have another tie game. Curious. Very, very interesting so far. I mean, the more ties you add, the more pressure is going to be on these teams to win at least one of these games. They're so even in the way that they play and in the sides that they play that it's hard for a team to get that kind of pressure that they need. They needed to secure, at this point, they needed to secure a lockout to get at least match point. But Ryan looks to find a kill on Kiwi. Kiwi drops 2. And what an explosive start from Wicked as they take out 2 REKT players super early. We've got 2 round 2 vessels. Ariel from Basilmaz as Foam is on the B wall. And look at this. Sleepy finds a kill on Ashton. Yellow Hat tucking behind Globe as Basilmaz looking to move in. Basilmaz finds a kill on Yellow Hat as Ikari drops 2. Frag is taken out by Kiwi. What a fast round. But that will go to Wicked, who have now picked up their 3rd round on the offense here. Well, their 2nd round on the offense. 3rd round overall. And I think we might see it. Another tie for map 2. Or potentially Wicked pushing for victory. How is Wicked getting slammed so hard? I don't know. I mean, they've had a great winning streak. Y'all ever heard of the 5-1 curse? Oh yeah, we saw it. We saw it in the previous game, and we're seeing it right now. REKT, of course, still putting Wicked in the danger zone. They only need one round to pick up match point. Want to at least secure a tie here, prevent Wicked from going into the the third map with a lead, series point lead over them. But look at this, Ashton going with a Marui, Mad Dog with an RCP. Interesting picks. Sleepy with that drone right now, moving over into storage. Mad Dog in the back of storage right now, tucking behind that shelf. It's Kiwi finding some shots on Ashton. Mad Dog swings out on Kiwi, a frag toss. Oh, Mad Dog almost got fragged again, but Basilmaz takes out Mad Dog. Icon finds Ashton. What great crossfire from Wicked there. And it's a 3 versus 4 currently. Akari standing on top of the boxes in Jim. Yellow Hat also in Jim. Now rotating through Boiler over to A. Definitely heard something, but I think that was foam on the bar windows. Yellow Hat finds the kill on Cleric. It's a 3 versus 3. Icon finds the kill on Yellow Hat. It's now just down to Ikari and Lion. Lion upstairs looks to find a kill on Sleepy. Oh, it didn't work. Lion was just a bit too slow. Couldn't find the kill on Sleepy. Ikari still standing on the boxes, but Basilmaz will pre-fire him. Does take out Ikari. It's now just down to Lion. The rush, yeah, what a great start by Wicked as Lion takes out Sleepy, gets refragged by Icon. Uh-oh, Wicked, 1 round off of the tie from REKT. Could we potentially see the same thing we saw last time? Okay. So REKT, their eco is definitely down. Kari picked up a Kanut. Don't have a Vezin from anybody. Yellow Hat sticking with that Jesper, probably ecoing. Oh, Yellow Hat also buying a Kanut. And REKT are going to try their hardest here to pick up some kills on Wicked. Try to get this match point over Wicked, but this is definitely going to be a challenge for them to do with 2 Canuts, 2 Spectrals, and an RCP. They do have frags, but REKT are going to need to play this very, very well. Kiwi watching bedroom finds the kill on Ikari. There's 1 Kanut. They only have to worry about Yellow Hat with the other Kanut right now as we see a drone moving into bedroom. Currently Lion out on family room balcony. We have Basilmaz moving in downstairs through the living room. Just watching for any kind of counterplay. Mad Dog goes for a run out on the family room balcony. About to get swung. Icon takes out 1. Looks to find a second on Mad Dog. He looks away the wrong time. Oh my goodness, but ducks. Wow, Lion takes out Icon. Kiwi looks to find 1. Finds 1. Gets refragged by Lion, who recovers that Vezin. Takes out another. It's now just a 2 versus 2. Not good for Wicked as Lion gets their hands on a Vezin. The other player they have to worry about is Yellow Hat, who is a master of using the Kanut. But Basilmaz takes out Lion. It's now just down to Yellow Hat. Does have that Kanut. Moving over. Finds a shot on Cleric. A good flick. Takes. Oh my goodness, what a flick. As Yellow Hat does find the kill on Cleric. Oh no, just misses the flick on Basilmaz. And look at this. Wicked have tied it up. They're both in the danger zone right now. Could we potentially see another tie on this map? Wicked. They lost a round to REKT right at the end of their previous map, and it cost them that series point. But will REKT pick up another round? They're going to have to, either this round or the next. Otherwise, Wicked are going to get victory. They came so close in the last map. We'll see if they can pick that one up. Minotaur, y'all ever heard of the 5-1 curse? That's going to be the new copy pasta for the BCL. along with the tiebreaker rule. Currently, Kiwi outside of storage. Sights are back downstairs, bar and gym. Hazelmass right outside of family room balcony as Sleepy does get that drone, getting ready to move into storage. Again, there's another static. 2 statics, it's a double static, and we have trip mines in there. A well-placed frag may take out all that utility. Mad Dog pushing up into the smoke. This is either going to go really well for Mad Dog or it's going to go so poorly, but Mad Dog swings out, finds the kill on Basilmass, gets refragged, or excuse me, finds the kill on Kiwi, gets refragged by Basilmass. 4 versus 4 now. Ashton in the back of storage as there's another drone getting prepped. We see, I think that's Sleepy with that drone yet, just tucking in that corner. Looking to find Ashton, who's moving up the big stairs. We do have Ashton pushing up over to laundry window. Pops open that window. That's going to distract Cleric. But Basilmass pushing into Jim. Finds the kill on Ikari. Looks to take out a second, but Lion will pick up that kill instead. Now, Lion has been droned out by Sleepy's Cleric. Now moving in, Lion looks to rotate back into Boiler and just barely escapes. It's a 3 versus 3. Yellow Hat Ashton Lion against Sleepy, Cleric, and Icon. Sleepy going for that plant. As Cleric picks up the kill on Lion, Ashton drops Laundry. Finds the kill on Sleepy, gets refragged by Cleric. It's now just down to Yellow Hat, who does have that Vezin, but it's going to need to be a 1v2 as Yellow Hat now in the same exact situation. They put Basilmass in twice in the first half. This could be the catalyst for Wicked picking up their match point of map 2. I'm very curious as to what Yellow going for a salvage play. Interesting. A salvage play from Yellow. That's going to put an extra Vezin into the hands of REKT, moving into round 12. But that also means that Wicked are going to pick up this round as the EMP defuses. Wicked, once again, have match points. The last time we were on this scenario, in map 1, it didn't go Wicked's way. REKT picked up a great final round to tie up map 1. Can they do it again? Let's see. She picked up a gun outside. Clutch being patient. Yeah. I mean, it comes down to those split-second decisions there, and that call just didn't go Yellow Hat's way. But we'll see if this tie can work. Taking a look at the scoreboard, minus 14-9 right now. Ikari 4-9, Ashton 8-7, Mad Dog 7-8, Yellow Hat 7-7. Over on Wicked, Sleepy 5-9, Icon 11-6, Basilmass 12-7, Kiwi 8-10, Cleric 4-8. What will happen? We're on round 12. We can't go to another round after this. Mad Dog currently over in Garage at the moment as Sleepy, Kiwi, Cleric all just outside. Sleepy does have another drone prepped, tucking in the corner there. Good place to tuck. Now droning out Garage. Basilmass is downstairs, I think over in Bar at the moment. Bar or wine cellar. Mad Dog looking to find some shots through that table, but getting pushed by Kiwi and Cleric. Finds one, gets refragged by Kiwi as Ikari, Lion, both downstairs at the moment. Basilmass may disrupt the push from REKT. We'll see as Kiwi over in Garage right now. There's only one support, one healing syringe in the hands of Wicked right now. It's just used on Sleepy. Lion, Ikari, still downstairs. There's about 2 minutes left on the clock. Ashton is tucking in laundry. That means nobody is in Site B. The only player on sites is currently Yellow Hat, who's playing Pantry, the connector of the sites. Ashton is, again, tucking in the back of laundry, but Basilmass right outside now. An instant is tossed to the end of the hallway. Bezomaz right outside might pick up the kill on Ashton. It could go either way. As Bezomaz picks up the kill on Ashton, it's now a 4 versus 3. We see a healing syringe tossed by Yellow Hat. A Kiwi on half health. And Ikari and Lion are going to need to make a move here to support Yellow Hat. Currently, Site B is open. Still a 4v3. Ikari over in Pantry at the moment. Hazelmaz in the back of Laundry looking to find a kill on Ikari. Yellow Hat over by the other connectors. Basilmaz prepping an instant to toss. It's going to block off Ikari, who finds the kill on Basilmaz. Looks to pick up a second on Kiwi. It's just pressing the corner. Ikari finds a kill on Kiwi. No way. No way. No way. No way. We see Icon out front. Lion watching Icon. He now moves into Garage. It's a 2 versus 3. Are REKT going to do it again? That would be very, very exciting. That would put us one step closer to triple sixes. As we see Sleepy with that cloaking device. Watching Laundry, looking for Ikari, who's still tucked in the back of Pantry. Ikari is about to get swung by Sleepy, who needs to get the EMP play. Ikari fights a kill on Sleepy. It's now just time to Icon. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, this would be tragic for Wicked if it happened twice in a row. Ikari finds a kill on Icon! And map 2 is a tie! No way! REKT have done it again! They tie up map 2! Wow. Incredible. As currently looking at the scoreboard, Ikari 8-9, Lion 14-9, Ashton 9-8, Yellow Hat 7-7, Mad Dog 7-9. Over on Wicked, Sleepy 5-10, Basilmaz 13-8, Icon 11-7, Kiwi 9-11, and Cleric 4-9. Wow. 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 I can't believe what I just saw. I mean, that played out the exact same way as it did in map 1. Let me head over to Hideout. I mean, currently, there is no winner in sight. There's no winner in sight. Map 1 went to, it looks like it's about to get Wicked. Last second, REKT tied up. Map 2 looked like it was going to go to Wicked. Last second, REKT tie it up. I mean, it's just been incredible. It's been incredible to watch these two teams play. Oh, wow. It came down to the end there. It looked like Sleepy was going to find the kill on Ikari, but Ikari defying all odds. Map 3 is going to be Factory. Wow. Can you believe that happened? We are one step closer to seeing a triple six. And if it's a triple six, we'll go to a fourth map. And if the fourth map is... Oh, if we see a quad six, that means we're going to see a fifth map. These two teams at this point are so deadlocked, it feels like it could go on forever. I'm very curious as to what would happen. It's so deadlocked. Wow. Let me work on the prediction really quick. And 2 people voted for a tie. Draftington putting 800 points on a tie, and look at that. It happened again. Wow. There we go. Prediction results are a tie. So, let me work on the third one there. 8K channel points awarded to 2 viewers. Wow, Draftington and whoever voted for tie. Whoever else voted for tie are about to be very, very rich. And here. Currently starting the prediction. There we go. All right, the prediction is up. If you're just joining us, welcome to the BCL NA Semifinals match. REKT versus Wicked. Map 1 was a tie. Map 2 was a tie. And we're now getting ready to head to map 3 at the moment. Who is going to win this? I'm so curious as to who's going to win this and move on to face off against Eternity in the finals. It's been ups and downs for both teams. I mean, Wicked, they got to the same point they did last match, but it didn't work out for Wicked in the end there. Adaxi, thank you for the follow. Look at this. In this stream alone, we're up to 877 followers. It is absolutely crazy. Again, we're getting down to the follower goal right now is 900 followers. Once we get to 900, I mean, we're going to be in the final stretch, and we're going to have 1,000, 100 followers before we get to 1,000. That is crazy. Tournaments, thank you for the follow. There we go. We got another one going. Appreciate all of the follows. Again, if you like the stream, share it with your friends and spread the word of the BCL here. It'd be great if we could get to 1,000 followers. We'd have to do something fun and special. That would be incredible if we could get to 1,000 followers. Make sure you follow the TikTok as well. There's a YouTube that you can subscribe to. Support the BCL, all your favorite casters, and the operations here. All right. I've just given Sleepy the signal to start up map 3. Could we see triple sixes for what would be the first time in BCL? I don't think we've ever seen triple sixes before. But anything can happen. This final round right here, what could be the final map. If a team wins this, they're going to win the whole thing because the other two maps were tied. But currently, REKT starting off on the offense again, Wicked on the defense. Wicked now have Mr. Cream on their team. We'll take a look at the prediction real quick. Ooh, a lot of points in for REKT. 2,100 in for REKT at the moment. 124 for a tie. 60% voted REKT, 36% Wicked, 3% tie. All it really takes is just one good round, one good ending for these teams. At this point, again, whoever wins this is going to win this semifinals match immediately because the first two maps were ties. We'll go on to face Eternity unless we get to triple sixes, in which case we'll repeat the whole process over again and go for our fourth map. I'm not sure what happens if that fourth map ends in a tie. If no team ever had an advantage in rounds, would we go to a kill house or would we keep playing maps until we all grow old together? I don't know. We'll find out. Ikari moving into assembly at the moment, just under the bridge. Is Ashton up on the roof. We've got Yellow Hat, Mad Dog rotating around the outside of assembly. New map means new possible strategies and new pushes. Factory, of course, the oldest map in Breachers. So we see Ikari moving over to the workshop wall with that foam. Do have 3 Spectrals, 2 Jespers from REKT at the moment. 3 Spectrals, a Cyclone, and a Jesper from Wicked. Ikari finishes foaming. The workshop wall is Mr. Cream upstairs in control room. Basilmaz in electrical, just standing on top of the generator. Might find a kill here, but that depends on if REKT decides to two-prong and go for electrical workshop, or if they go workshop, orange hallway, and electrical. And we'll see here. REKT wins factory. Their goats on it. It could be. Currently, their push has taken a lot of time here, but there goes the wall into workshop. Oh wow! As Ikari takes out Basilmaz, we look to pick up a kill on the flank, but see a frag toss. That's not going to find anybody. Was that a? Okay, no, it wasn't a breach from Orange Storage, but currently Mad Dog in Orange Storage. Ikari Lion watching the back. As Icon Living takes out Mad Dog, who did end up reaching through Orange Storage. Ikari moving through Electrical. And it's going to be an assembly electrical push. As Ikari moving to plant that, swings on Sleepy, gets refragged by Icon. So there's now less than 30 seconds. REKT have got to get moving and get that EMP planted. Icon and Kiwi and the rest of Wicked have done a great job of keeping them out. As Icon drops 2, it's now just down to Lion, who's right outside in Electrical. Is going to have to get that EMP planted now. I think there's 2 charges done on it. Needs to stick to plant. No, there's 2 charges, and Kiwi swings Lion. It gives the first round of Factory to Wicked. And what an opening for Wicked there. They really shut down that push from REKT. See, we got a round 2 Vezin from Icon, a round 2 Vezin from Sleepy, 2 heals. Spectral, Jesper, and Ariel. Interesting loadout choices by Wicked as REKT. Again, they're going for that eco. Wicked loses. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are saying Wicked is going to lose, but you just never know. They had a great start over here on Factory. Wicked isn't going to lose. Vildot, the believer there. It's nice to see that Wicked still have some fans in the chat there. Good on you for supporting Wicked, Vile. Currently, we see Ashton Ikari right outside of Orange Vendings. We do have Yellow Hat on the roof, droning out for the team, as we see Ashton Ikari moving over through Orange Vendings, going to attack that kitchen hatch. There it goes, as Basil Sleepy over in Site A, Site A, along with Icon. Lion is just downstairs. Is REKT gonna full send it into the site? That would be a bit dangerous. Looks like they're just watching the hatch at the moment. Mr. Cream upstairs on the roam with that Spectral right now. May find some kills for Wicked, depending on how they play this. But Yellow Hat Ikari currently heading down the orange stairs. Mr. Cream making their way through lockers right now. Festive Panda, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. It's Mr. Cream just in the back of lockers at the moment. Kari right outside of Site A. Lion downstairs in orange storage at the moment. Yellow Hat watching. Looks like orange storage stairs as well. REKT doesn't have any of the actual REKT roster. Is that not their roster? So we see some shots. Mr. Cream just still watching that flank. Tucking right behind the vending. What a that's a perfect tuck. Ashton, not a single part of Ashton's character model is showing there. As Basil Maz right behind the bomb. Icon takes out Mad Dog. Lion right aside of upper orange. Sleepy now pushing out way the Lion. Oh, big overextension there. As Lion takes out 3 Basil Maz, finds the kill on Yellow Hat. Icon takes out Ikari. Lion has to go upstairs as Ashton takes out Mr. Cream. And that perfect tuck paid off for REKT. But it's a 2 versus 3 right now. As we see Ashton just outside of orange storage. Just 20 seconds left on the clock. REKT need to make a move, but they're just staying put right now. That EMP's got to get planted. At this point, their best bet is to just salvage, keep that Vezin. But Lion dropping in, finds the kill on Basil as Icon takes out Ashton. And Lion is getting pressed as Icon drops a double. Yeah, I think the play there was just for REKT to salvage. They just didn't have enough time. That there were still 3 Wicked players they needed to take out, but just didn't go their way. They need to fix the money for comp. If you win the first pistol round, you're basically are guaranteed the next round since half the team gets Vesins. So, Sucky Gamer, I'm going to have to disagree with you on that. Because, you know, I've seen teams go up against multiple Vesins, and I've seen them win. I believe even in the final game, or even in the EU finals, when VRF went up against Revolt, turning point for them on Hideout was when they beat Revolt on an eco round, and that was crazy. And when we watched, or you know, I casted REKT versus Semifinals, and they, you know, both teams beat the other when they had, you know, 3-4 Vesins on their team. And the other team is ecoing, so it's not impossible. And the pistol round doesn't guarantee that you're going to win the next round. It increases your chances, but that's I think that's a good reward for winning the previous round. Basilmaz looking to find that drone, but you know, sometimes I find myself in the same situation. I have a Knut, a shotgun, shooting at a drone, and I still have so much trouble taking out that drone, but Basilmaz is going to take that. As we do see Icon Living take out Ikari. Ashton moving in to Blue Vendings along with Yellow Hat. Lion also moving in Blue Vendings. Wow. Shots fired by Icon. Basilmaz in the back by Blue Hallways. We see foam on that Site A wall. Ashton tossing that heel over to Lion. Kiwi in the back of Site A along with Icon. Mr. Cream takes out Mad Dog. Yellow Hat, Ashton, Lion all over Blue Vendings. Frag is tossed out. A double frag. That gets Lion very, very low on 1 health at the moment. As we do see Ashton heading back up over the storage hatch, and this push has not gone REKT's way at all. Basilmaz is still watching that storage hatch with that Knut. We see Lion on 1 health over by the water cooler in Blue Vendings. Wow! Sleepy takes out Lion. It's now just down to Ashton and Yellow Hat. Yellow Hat over on the blue stairs at the moment. It's just down to Ashton and Yellow Hat. Yellow Hat again on blue stairs. Ashton watching the skylights just above Assembly. 30 seconds left on the clock. REKT need to make a move here, or they need to go for a salvage. It looks like it is going to be a salvage. Yellow Hat watching lower blue stairs as Ashton just keeping an eye and tucking outside the Blue Vendings. Over by the skylights right now, and time is going to expire on this round. The Wicked keep all 5 of their players alive heading into this next round. They've got a 3-0 lead over REKT. The difference in all of these rounds, you know, between this game so far and the 2 previous maps that we saw, is that the other team always won at least 1 round in their first half. So if REKT wants to stay in the semifinals and potentially go for a 666 into a 4th map, or if they want to push for victory, they're going to need to pick up a round here on offense pretty soon. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Icon Living 9-0, having a perfect game along with Kiwi. Kiwi 1-0. Mr. Cream 1-2 along with Basilmaz, and Sleepy also 1-2. Over on REKT, Lion 2-3 along with Ikari. Ashton 2-2. Yellow Hat 0-2. Mad Dog 0-3. We'll see if REKT can pick up the round that they desperately need right now. They're on round 4. They're running out of time to secure a round before the second half. That's been the key to them tying up the game. The other team had always scored a round in the first half. We do see Ashton on the skylight right now. Basilmaz in assembly. It's been a fantastic start for Wicked so far. 3 rounds up on REKT. REKT did make the right call, salvaging those 2 Vezins. They are droning out assembly right now. This Icon looking for some shots. Kiwi swinging out, but Basilmaz will be the one to take out that drone. Ashton still on the skylight there. Now dropping into assembly. That's... Ooh, it's another assembly push from REKT as they make their way just under break room. Yellow Hat up on the box partition there. But Wicked have rotated back into their sites. They're not roaming. They're all just sticking to sites A and B. Mad Dog Ashton upstairs. Currently 1:45 left on the clock. REKT have significantly slowed down their pushes on Factory here. Yellow Hat right by Tank. Ashton still up by the skylight. Lion, Ikari, Yellow Hat, they're all still by the tank right now. Sleepy looking for some more shots through the workshop wall. Icon playing center of Site B. Ikari making their way to foam up the workshop wall. There's a minute left on the clock. Did REKT take too much time with their setup, I wonder? We're about to find out. Currently, Ashton way up at the top. Mad Dog making their way around to Orange Hallway, but REKT have got to make a move here. I mean, if Wicked can stall them for long enough at this point, they can easily stall long enough for a timeout on the bomb. I mean, Ikari now moving through into electrical. How did that... Oh, that's a good box spot. I do see Sleepy in the back of Workshop. Mr. Cream standing up top. I mean, there's 15 seconds left. All they need to do on Wicked is just play back at this point. Icon takes out Yellow Hat. Ikari moving in, looking to get that game completed. It's on the wall, but Kiwi drops 3, and Basilmaz finds Ashton. Oh, man. What a round from Wicked, and REKT not to play there. They tried to play their time, but they played way too much of it. Could this be the catalyst? Could this be the momentum that Wicked needs to secure a first half lockout, which would guarantee them the draw, and then all they need on offense would be 1 round. It seems so easy to get 1 round, you know, when you're on the other side, but it's just been so difficult for these teams when they're on the opposite side. REKT, they're scraping for a Knut there. Mad Dog picking up a Knut. 3 Vezins from Yellow Hat, Ikari, and Ashton. Lion sticking with a Jesper at the moment. That's a lot of util in one spot. I wonder if it'll work. For Wicked, currently we do see Yellow Hat, Ashton, Yellow Hat up on the roof along with Ikari and Lion. Ashton over on the skylights watching blue vendings at the moment. Ikari full storage hatch. As we see, ooh, a triple send into the storage hatch. Lion, Mad Dog moving into lockers, now rotating back out, and it looks like they are going to go through the museum hatch, possibly swing into conference and open a 2-prong from conference and kill box. Of course, Ikari getting ready to foam the kill box wall. And is there And it might be that breach that... Yeah, it looks like it is going to be the two-prong as Akari pops one, pops two. Lion just tucking in. Museum at the moment. Basilmaz finds the kill on Ashton. Kiwi finds Yellow Hat. Lion looks to move into kill box as Kiwi finds the kill on Lion. Kiwi with the triple on Mad Dog. Akari walks into that trip. Looks to swing out, but Sleepy takes out Akari. It's a 5-0 lead. It's up to Wicked to secure this final round on the first half and secure first half lockout. That would be a 6-0 lead over REKT. They only have 3 Vezins again on REKT. Meanwhile, Wicked have more money than they could ever hope to have. It's come down to one round, really, in these first 2 maps that have separated these teams. It's always been, one round that REKT absolutely needed to win to keep them in the second half. Wicked needed to win to keep them in the second half. But here, if Wicked secures this round, they deny any score from REKT in the first half. That could be the momentum that they need to secure this map win and then take out REKT in the semifinals and move on to face off against Eternity. We'll see what happens. Ashton opening up that orange storage barricade. Ikari, Ashton getting ready to move into orange storage. Icon takes out Yellow Hat. A frag is tossed out. That tags Ikari a bit, tags Ashton. Mr. Cream moving back to center. Sleepy watching orange storage here as we have a 4 versus 5. Mad Dog moving into orange storage. Oh, he's taken out by Sleepy with a trip mine. It's Ashton very, very low. Looks to rotate out. Is there a heal that Ashton can pick up? Oh my goodness, taken out by Icon. What a shot through the wall. Taking out Ashton. It's now a 2 versus 5. REKT have nothing to lose by pushing. They can't salvage again. Right now, what they need to do is possibly play for picks here. As Lion moving into orange storage along with Ikari. Now, they set off that proximity alarm. What a spot that is. Frag is tossed in. Sleepy behind big blue box. And that frag is going to be really irritating for REKT. It's Ikari. Oh, Ikari finds the kill on Sleepy. Still setting off that prox. Lion over in orange storage at the moment. Ikari up top the crate there. Lion still peeking that door. 1:30 left on the clock now. 4 versus 2 is a frag tossed way into the back of Sapey. That's not going to pick up anybody of those. Mr. Cream watching that breach. A flashbang is tossed that will find Mr. Cream. Lion finds a kill on Kiwi. Ikari takes out Mr. Cream. Basilmaz finds a kill on Ikari. It's just down to Lion. He doesn't have the EMP right now. Looks to find a kill on Icon. It does take out Icon. It's now a 1v1. Lion takes out Basilmaz. I know, almost knocked my green screen over. Lion takes out Basilmaz. Uh-oh. And Wicked, oh my goodness, REKT take out Wicked in that final round there. They prevent the round, the first half lockout. Unbelievable. And right down to the end again, REKT always clutching up that final round that they need to. Let me swap over the sides here. Now, Wicked still have REKT in the danger zone. Will it go the same way it's gone on all the previous matches? Could we see the first ever triple sixes in BCL history? I am eager to find out. We shall see here as 2 Spectrals, 3 Jespers from REKT, 2 Spectrals, a Cyclone, a 3 Spectrals, a Cyclone, and Jesper from Wicked. Will REKT bring it back on a straight up 5-round lead? Put them on a tie again. tie up seed. We could only need 2 rounds to secure. Again, if a team wins this game, they are going to win this whole map. They're going to win the whole map. They're going to win the whole series as well. All it takes is just this victory on Factory. If they tie again, we're going to go to a 4th map. I wonder if the 4th map ties. I'm still wondering what's going to happen there. I might have to ask league management how we would even settle that. Again, they're so even. They're so even on these teams. It comes down to 1 round on every half. Always that final round that they're able to secure. And wow, Wicked already starting off. They're already all inside of the Factory. Mr. Cream, Sleepy by Blue Hallways. Kiwi foaming that storage wall over into Site A. Mad Dog in connector. Ashton in the back of Site A. There's a minute 30 left on the clock. 5-1 curse. Uh-oh. Lion over in lockers. Picks up 1. Gets refragged by Sleepy. There goes the wall. Frag is tossed into Site B. Both Sleepy and Kiwi tag. As Kiwi goes for that. Oh, that double kill. Takes out Ash and gets refragged by Yellow. That instant toss in there is going to make things difficult. As Ikari takes out Basilman. Icon Living takes out Mad Dog. Oh my goodness! They did it! Icon dropped 2. Sleepy killed Ikari. Wicked. Have they broken the rhythm of this? They've secured match point. If they get Vezins, oh, they're going for it. Wicked are going for it. They're investing everything they have into this round. Get a drink of water here really quick. This match has been hand in hand the whole time. Is that the right use? I don't know. It could be anybody's game, is what I'm trying to say. REKT absolutely have to win this. This is the only chance they have to move on to the finals, where they'll face off against Eternity. But Wicked, they are going for it. They're not saving at all. Which means if they do end up losing this, it would be absolutely tragic for Wicked. There goes the upper orange window. Ashton popping that just to throw off Wicked a bit. We see a drone moving into orange storage. There's Ikari on the other side of the partition. Mad Dog tucking. See a frag tossed by Ikari. Is Sleepy actually pretty much on the other side of the wall from Ikari. Kiwi moving through orange hallway. Takes out Mad Dog. Oh my goodness. It's a 4 versus 5 right now. Ikari under the storage shelves. Have REKT's luck run out finally. Mr. Cream looking for some shots through there. Two minutes left on the clock. Yellow Hat back. Connector right now as we see a frag prepped by Yellow Hat. It's getting tossed out to orange storage. It tags Sleepy a bit. Sleepy got the heal off. Over in Site A at the moment. Lion in orange hallway. As Sleepy takes out Yellow Hat. It's a 5 versus 3. Ikari is tucking under the storage shelf. The connector player is out. Icon takes out Ikari. Ashton taken out by Sleepy. It's now just down to Lion. Can Lion find this kill on Mr. Cream? The EMP is planted. Lion about to get swung by Kiwi. Might get swung by Mr. Cream. Finds the kill on Mr. Cream. Gets swung by Icon Living. And Wicked are moving on to the semifinals. They beat REKT on Factory. And that one round that they won on offense, the pistol round meant everything. And Wicked were able to secure it. What a game from these two teams. Taking a look at the scoreboard, Lion 7-7. Ikari 5-8, Yellow Hat 1-7, Ashton 2-7, Mad Dog 0-8. Over on Wicked, Icon 16-1, Sleepy 7-3, Kiwi 9-4, Basilmaz 4-4, and Mr. Cream 1-5. It came down to the final map. The only map that was won by a team in this, but the only map that it mattered on in the end. So big congratulations to Wicked. They're going to the finals where they will face off against Eternity. And what a match that will be. That's not the right folder though. Hold on. Go. Boom. There it is. What a game. It's just honestly unbelievable by both of these teams. What a clutch by Wicked. They got what they needed to. They found the momentum that they needed on the offense, and it stuck. And they picked up that, or excuse me, on the defense. And then when they got to the offense, they picked up that pistol round. And that looked to be the final nail in the coffin for REKT. Wow. Who would have expected that is how this match would have turned out? Unbelievable. I'm watching it back right now. And that means, yeah, the people who believe in Wicked, 46%, 5 people voted for Wicked. And we get all the marbles here. We complete the prediction. There we go. 4K channel points awarded to 5 viewers. Congratulations, everybody. And what a hard-won victory for Wicked today. So, again, they are going to move on to the finals where they'll face off against Eternity. The finals not going to be this weekend, I believe, because it's an expected update for Breachers. I don't know. We'll figure out the timing for that, but it should be next weekend. If it's next Sunday, I might be there to cast it, but I'm not going to be there if it's not on next Sunday or next weekend. We'll see. Again, big thanks to everybody watching here. We had a great turnout tonight. I thank all of you for showing up, all of the follows that we had. Big thanks. We're almost to that 900 follower goal. So if you do enjoy the stream, be sure to drop a follow, tell your friends. Again, if you do want to support the casters, you can hit that donate link at the bottom of your page. 100% of the donations do go to the caster. 96% of the sub and ad revenue also go to the caster. The remaining 4% being added to the pool. At the end of the season, the player with the most highlight clips wins that prize pool. So, again, the end of the season is upon us. There's only one more match left in the NA Championships. So make sure you tune in for that. But Sleepy, I see you in the chat. Great game from both of these teams. But for now, that is going to do it. I'm Gibular Bob. This was REKT versus Wicked. I'm going to sign off for the day. Good night, everybody. And I'll see you possibly in the finals. But if I'm not there, good luck to Wicked and Eternity. And we'll see you in 2 minutes. See you later, everybody.
All right, everyone, ready up.
Alright, let's get it.
You go on the roof, we'll take the side windows.
Can I ball for a minute? Right on. I got this, let it roll like a night storm. Forever winning, don't you ever get
They're
in my
incoming,
way.
top
'Cause
level.
otherwise I'ma rise up in your face.
I set the tripwire.
Somebody cover the windows.
I've got the ceiling.
hear them. They're behind the wall.
I can see my name in lights, spark from the heart and it shines so bright. Yeah, let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I can see my name in lights, I'm feeling alright. Yeah, so let the whole world know. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Thrown out. Got him. Basement level.
We're close. Plant the EMP.
Activating cloak.
He's going for the EMP.
Don't let him through. Planning now. Cover me.
We're running out of time. Take him out.
Go, go, go.
Almost there.